Hi there, Amit here from PhoneRadar, and this is a quick recap of what Apple has launched yesterday in San Francisco at a very separate event where Apple had announced a series of new different products with Tim Cook on the stage. Let's get started with all the announcements. Starting off with the Apple Music service. Apple had announced 17 million paid subscribers for the Apple Music service, which is a big number considering that initially the service was offered for free, but later on looks like a lot of users have continued using that service. Next up, about the Apple App Store, which now has more than 140 billion plus downloads and half a million games within the same. Talking about the games, next on the stage was Father of Mario, the Mario game which if you had played in childhood you can connect with the same, and who actually spoke in Japanese for a long time, finally announced that the Mario game would be available for iOS. Tim Cook was back on the stage talking about the Apple Watch, which is considered to be the number one smartwatch in the world. I don't know how that metrics came out, but yeah. And it was showcased with the instant launch, music controls, breathe stickers, especially the new Mario sticker and the 911 feature. Following this, the Niantic founder who had launched the Pokemon Go was on the stage, who was reportedly talking about 500 million plus downloads, which is obvious, but it's not yet in India, so stay tuned for the same. The most important aspect was that you can now download the game on your Apple Watch, hatch eggs while you walk without the need of your smartphone, and the game would be available later on this year. So the first thing is you need to actually buy an Apple Watch for that. Next, Apple announces the all-new Apple Watch Series 2, which is not just splash-proof, but this is also swim-proof, and it is water resistance up to 50 meters. In fact, the most interesting thing is that Apple has retooled the speakers in a way that if there is any water which gets inside the watch, it would be ejected through the speakers. The new watch is 50% faster with a new GPU and a second generation CPU with a dual core processor, and it's brighter with 1000 nits display, and it comes with a GPS for distance tracking. The new Apple Watch 2 comes in new colors and bands, and you can get the Nike designed one, which is paired with the aluminum case, and that's again with a partnership with Nike. Again, the new Apple Watch 2 and the Nike version both cost $369, while the original model has got a price drop and now is costing $269. Now that's a good deal if you want to buy the first generation. Talking about the iOS 10, it's now in public and you can download it right away on your phone, and it comes with the new Siri support for third-party apps. It comes with the redesigned maps and the HomeKit app, using which you can control the smart things. Finally, now comes the announcement of the all-new Apple iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus. Now, according to Apple, they have redesigned the manufacturing process for the new iPhones, and they have come with a smooth black metal body. And they have announced two new colors. The first one is a jet black, and the second one is black. Black, whatever they call it. But apart from that, it also comes with the regular gold, silver, and the rose gold editions. The home button is also redesigned with, which is again customized and is coming with a forced touch trackpad on the Mac. Both the new iPhones are IP67 water resistant, they're not IP68, which we had seen on the Samsung's this year's flagship lineup, and both of these phones comes with the optical image stabilization with the f1.8 aperture, and the sensor is according to Samsung 60% faster. A few camera samples from professional photographers were shown on the stage who had captured them with these new iPhones. On the front, there is an upgrade from the 5 megapixel to the 7 megapixel FaceTime HD selfie camera, and on the rear is a dual 12 megapixel camera setup with wide angle and telephoto feature, apart from the optical zoom of 2x. And thanks to this dual cameras, you also get the digital zoom of up to 10x. So optical zoom is actually good, so you can check this out. And according to Apple, the new camera's depth of field feature, which is the bokeh feature, is comparable to the DSLR. The new iPhones boast stereo speakers with double the output when compared with the last generation iPhones, and that's good for someone who listens to a lot of music, and Apple is actually killing the 3.5mm earphone jack. Now that's a big deal because we have been hearing these rumors, and finally Apple announces and justifies that there are 900 plus lightning connected devices all over the world. Now that's a big news considering that Apple now launches AirPods, which are wireless earphones, and you can just connect it with your phone, which have a running time of around 5 hours, and if you put it in the charging case, then that goes up to 24 hours. Again, Samsung has already launched that. We did an unboxing earlier about the same, called as the Gear Icon X, which is a similar concept. Moving on to the Apple Pay news. This is the Apple Pay services would be available in few more countries, and as we had reported earlier, the Felica technology, that's NFC, similar technology to NFC, would be now available in Japan. The new iPhone comes with A10 Fusion chip, which is a 64-bit quad-core processor that's battery efficient, 50% better graphics, and also is 50% better in terms of compared to the A9, and it's 3 times faster than the A8 processor. And that's how Apple pushes all the new products comparing with earlier generation products. Referring to the battery life, the new device offers up to 13 hours of wireless video on the iPhone 7 and 14 hours on the iPhone 7 Plus. You can check out the chart for all the information. Now talking about the storage, Apple has actually killed the 16GB storage option on the iPhones. Now they start with 32GB, then the next option is 64GB, which is again killed, and then your second option is 128GB followed by 256GB. Now talking about the pricing, which is most important, the phones are launched at the same price as what we had seen last year of the iPhone 6s, which is $649, and the iPhone 7 Plus starts at $769. You can pre-order them from September 9th, and the delivery would begin from September 16th. Again, this is launching initially in 28 countries, followed by 30 countries in the following week. Talking about the AirPods pricing, it's launched at a price of $159. And now let's talk about the India. The Indian launch is happening on October 7th, which is exactly a month after the US launch. And the pricing, according to official press release which was sent to us, it's going to start from 60,000 rupees. We don't have any idea about the other pricing for the other models or even the iPhone 7 Plus, which should be around 70,000 rupees. And the AirPods is going to cost you 15,400 rupees. So this was the faster recap of what all happened at the Apple's September 7th event. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and stay subscribed to PhoneWrap for more videos like this. I'm Amit and hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.